it's Joe from Joey's Super Cool Food Reviews. I'm back. I'm doing KFC's or Joey's. What? What's going on? And it's got cheese and bacon and oh my goodness, look at this. It is beautiful. Look at that. It's like a good-looking woman. What's going on? So do you have the guts to do the quadruple down like Joey? Give it a shot, gang, and let me know. You guys are curious. How much could that cost? $11.47. No. It should be called the Monster Meal Down. Hope you guys had a great Easter. The cheese is delicious. The bacon. You can't go wrong. Look at this, gang. I want y'all to go out to KFC and get you the quadruple down. Make a video. And then show me what you got, gang. Yeah. I'm gonna see the quadruple bypass after this one. I just hear of it. Joey's gonna kill it. Joey's gonna have a heart attack. What's that? He's a badass. Look at Joey. Joey's going off today. Woo! Yeah.
I am old. 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 I am old.
We're back.
Yeah, we're here. We just got back from watching. Oh, sorry, we didn't do anything related to E3, and we're sorry about that. We're really sorry about that. But we're gonna make it up to you. We watched a movie that's kind of ties in with video games.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my dad earlier. I was like, well, Dad, it's been a while since our last episode. What can we do to really innovate and bring something new to the table that most video game review sites don't really do? And he said, son, it's simple. Go see a movie, dummy, about video games. And, you know, I was like, Dad, you're crazy. I can't review a movie. And he's like, wait a minute, son. There's a movie coming out. It's called Pixels. What about that one? I said, you know what? It's technically still video games, so I think we could probably squeeze it out.
Well, I mean, if you just wanted to watch a show to see the E3 coverage, like, fuck you. Like, you could have seen that from everybody else.
Dude,
so,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, so many people covered that shit. And you know what? They're just all watching the stream anyway, so what would you possibly expect from us that would be different? You got a million other places to watch.
Yeah, like, we'd be saying, like, the same words and the same formation that everybody else has already said them, like, oh, I can't wait for The Last Guardian. I can't wait for whatever, the new Dark Souls, whatever the hell is coming out. I don't know.
Yeah, but on a serious note, one thing that has happened since our last episode, it's very, very unfortunate. Oof, boy. One thing before we get this going, me and Shane are both sick boys right now. Oof, we've had not a good day.
There was a bug in the theater.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you know. But anyways,
Rip Bang.
Rip Bang. He's dead.
He died from it. That's actually how he died. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I want to bring that up because you know he was a big part of the show a long time ago. And it's just really unfortunate that we lost a partner and a great doctor. He's dead. I prepared a little tribute video for him, so if we could roll tape.
Yeah, show that. And then after you show that, we're going to talk about the movie.
Yeah, okay, so roll clip, please.
He is Harvard professor of sexual psychology, Dr. Rip Bang is with us tonight.
Thank you for your introduction, Josh. I'm very honored to be on your prestigious show.
I'm being oppressed by you.
You want to go?
Bang, you're a
Dude, I
fucking
will
yoga
take you on
instructor.
any day of the week. I don't care if you have a vagina or a penis or a Venus. I will kill
I
you.
will feed
Bring
those
it.
pieces to a bear. I will shoot the bear in the dick. Then I
you
will
would
feed
shoot
that
the bear in the
bear
dick
to a
with your own
shark.
jizz,
And then
fucking
I'm going
faggot.
to that vomit that the shark vomited
Fuck you, shut
to another bear. And then I'm going to slice that bear into pieces and feed it to a man.
I'm
And then I'm
mutilating
going
animals,
to kill
dude.
him.
What's wrong
And
with
then-
you? You're talking about killing a bear and mutilating it and cutting it into pieces. What's wrong with you?
What is this,
How are you gonna point the
WWE?
finger
What
at
the
me on
fuck?
my own show? That is messed up. I can't believe I let you on here again. Listen, I got a janitor on here, and at least he's not talking about freaking killing animals just to prove a point about feminism.
Now,
It's so
now I'm
ridiculous.
sure Scott Hall has killed his share of animals back
His
in
name's
the
not
day.
Scott Hall. It's Enrique. He's black.
And now, thanks to Tumblr, we get to see these issues. We get to experience things that no one ever cared about before. Like, why do men at a young age have to have their foreskins cut off? Why is that? Also, why
Infections. Infections. They got to get it cut off because of infections.
Cliff Lerma, are you a Jew?
Fucking
Please don't
don't
yell at me,
fucking
Joshua.
listen. Stop.
Please.
I'm
Joshua,
sorry.
stop,
I'm sorry.
please.
I'm sorry,
don't,
Professor
don't
Rip.
do this to me.
Professor.
I'm just
Professor,
trying to do my best. Sorry.
I have a grown man crying on my fucking show. No,
Between
shut up.
me
Shut
and
up.
you is
Stop talking for just 3 seconds because this is a show of truth, and you've already lied about being a yoga instructor, but now you're lying about the whole misogyny thing in general because you actually want to. You're
well. They can.
serving
Okay,
up.
Joshua, let me put it in perspective. If I can see their ass anytime I want, they can see my penis anytime they want. Wouldn't you say that's a fair trade?
Well,
I
I mean,
would.
by your logic, it's not because you have a penis, and therefore you're the devil or whatever. So I think that
And that's why I'm going to get a vagina, because more women will like me.
you know what. Good luck with that. I'm so happy for your marriage. I don't.
Civil union, Joshua. Civil union.
Okay.
Fuck you, Bang.
You know what,
Mr.
Joshua? I
Fuck
hate you.
you.
I hate you, Cliff Lerma. I hate you, Enrique. And I hate you the most, Alec, because you're not even saying anything.
I'm your most famous guest. You said you had that piece of shit Troy Baker who can't even voice me correctly on the show, and all he did was bark a couple times. Now
Listen
you
here, you son of a. Troy Baker was the best guest I've ever had. How dare you insult him? How dare you say he wasn't the best? You shut the fuck up, okay? Don't ever talk bad about him again. I swear to God, I will end you and your family. I will end it so quickly that you won't even understand what's going on around you because it'll just be a hail of fire and blood and steel. So you can just suck your own dick and die, piece of shit. We're ending this now. This ends now.
Rip Bang is dead. Got shot in the head. I wish he wasn't dead. I wish it was me instead. I don't want to see him in that hospital bed anymore, so I see him in the grave instead. Send him there myself. Say farewell to the elf. Santa Claus, see it with the Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Rip Bang is chilling with God and his only son. I am the Holy One. Farewell, my. And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. That was a good tribute. I want to thank you, Josh. You put a lot of time into that. There's a lot of effort put into it. I like the song choice. It worked really well with the kind of spirit the outgoing spirit that Rip Bang was. Just it was good.
I appreciate your appreciation, but most of all, I appreciate Rip. I wish him the best in all his future endeavors in heaven or hell, either whatever side he's on.
Yeah, whatever he chose in his life.
Right. Let's go into the review. Let's. We're all here for one reason. It's to talk about this movie. And it's like we got. All right. Let me just put something into perspective here. We got a Clinton running for office. We got a James Bond movie coming out. We got a new Adam Sandler movie coming out. What is this? 1993.
Oh, dude, there's new Mortal Kombat too, and like
new Mortal Kombat,
Street Fighter. It's like, whoa,
oh, wow,
back.
Mind blown. 90s kids will remember this.
Yeah, they will forever.
And they're back. It's like a homecoming. It's like a new Renaissance fair for the 90s folks, kids. But yeah, this is a movie called Pixels, and the stars of Adam Sandler, Kevin James,
Peter Dink,
Big Pete. And I think that's all that are in there.
Josh Gad, the other guy. He voiced Olaf in Frozen.
You know what I like to say about Josh Gad? Gadzooks, that's a good actor.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, but anyway, this movie is about. It's kind of like the movie Wreck-It Ralph, except it's more for adult audiences, more hardcore audience.
I went into this. I was like, I'm gonna take my little relatives, the little pygmies that I have on my side of the family, and I was just like shocked to see that out of all the movies, like this movie has like a gruesome rape scene. So, trigger warning, hashtag trigger warning, hashtag Pixels not for kids, hashtag you've been warned. Pixels has a gruesome rape scene. Adam Sandler, he's like he is Zionist hot chick, and he fucks her on the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet, and it's like when you're watching the movie, if you're an adult and you can handle it, and you don't need trigger warnings, like you can get through it. But I just wanted to shout out to all those people out there. I know that you can't watch movies without trigger warnings. You can't function without that. So the trigger warning, so you know. Bring your kids to see it if you want. I mean, if you really want them to see that, if you really want them to understand, the depravity of this world that we live in, just if you want them to fully understand that concept at a young age, bring your kid. I'm not trying to stop you, but just know what you're getting into.
Yeah, there's a tip that I would recommend if you're trying to avoid the rape scene. Bring a Nintendo game, a 3DS, to the theater. And whenever the rape scene comes on, you turn on the game, and you pick a themed game that you just saw on the screen, like Pac-Man, or Root Beer Tapper, or any kind of the Atari, what's it called? Jump, the fucking, damn it.
Bomb Man?
Indiana Jones, not Indiana Jones, but, shit.
Uncharted. It's kind of like Uncharted. You got a guy in a hat, he's jumping over crocodiles. Can't remember what the fuck it's called. Adventure, Atari, Pitfall.
Pitfall. What was I saying?
It's like kind of like Titanfall.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Like the spiritual predecessor.
I'm saying, bring your kids to the theater, have them bring a Game Boy, and when the game comes on, when they see a game on the screen, they can play the game in the theater. Just dim the light a little bit so the person behind you.
Or you could say, like, you use the age-old excuse, like, Daddy, what is that person doing to the other person? It's like, oh, he's kicking her, because it's like they're fighting.
Yeah, they're just having a little they're just having a poke war.
Yeah,
they're just tickling each other. It's all good.
Trying to see how many points they can get in Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
there's a movie about that. It's called King of Kong, Quarter War.
Yeah, and they did have a lot of the games that I did recognize, like Donkey Kong and
Yank Kong, Mario, Call of Duty.
But I do have to say, this game wasn't, or not game, this movie about games was intended to be more towards the hardcore audience.
There's also like the Peter Dample, like he's the character in it, and there's also the little Destiny, little wink to the to people who've seen that, who've played the Destiny game. He voiced the ghost of Lockout that was in Destiny. He voiced it, so it was a little subtle nod to that, right. little tongue in cheek.
The Jews in Hollywood, they know their audience, and they know who's coming to see this movie. Hardcore gamers. So, I mean, for me, a lot of the references a lot of these classic games that are supposed to be classic retro games that we all grew up with, I actually didn't play those. So, I think this is intended more for people who have been gamers their whole lives, not people who just saw YouTube videos and wanted to make YouTube videos like me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like Adam Sandler and Kevin Smith in this movie, they were really good.
Oh, that's another thing.
Great.
I want to give a shout out to Kevin James for really stepping his game up in this one. I saw Paul Blart, the second one, and I was thinking, this is a great movie, but I want to see a little bit more from Kevin James. He really brought it to Pixels. He made the movie, in my opinion. Yeah,
I think Kevin Sorbo did a very good job as Paul Blart in Pixels. It's like the Sandler James cinematic universe where they're tying in all the movies.
Yeah, they're bringing it back to the where it all started for them in the arcade where they met as childhood friends.
They met as child in that movie, and this movie ties in with That's My Boy, Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2, Happy Gilmore. It ties in with a lot of the movies in the Adam Sandler cinematic universe. You think you might have seen, but you've seen them before, but now it's like a new twist because it's like there's new elements of the story. It's constantly changing.
Yeah, it's bringing a new twist to the classic formula of Adam Sandler, bringing the comedy, bringing the humor, and bringing a little bit of an edge to it. He is an edgier character this time around. Unlike the romantic comedies with Jennifer Aniston, the freaking Paul.
Yeah. You want to watch Punk Drunk Love get the fuck out of the theater?
Yeah, this is not a love story. This is an action flick with a lot of great references.
There's barrels from Donkey Kong. There's Pac-Man. He's in it. The Centipede from Centipede.
There's a lot of cars in it too, so if you ever played Pole Position, there you go.
Yeah, it's like track and field.
There's fighting scenes, so I guess if you're a Street Fighter fan or what's it called, Retro City Rampage.
The movie Drive. There's driving in it.
Ryan Gosling, anyone?
He's gonna be in the sequel. Confirmed. You heard it here first. Confirmed warning. Ryan Gosling will be in the sequel of Pixels Fragments or Pixels 2.
I got a name for him. Call it Pixels 3D.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the next topic at hand here. This is a big summer flick. This is supposed to be something you bring your family to see, but there's a lot of other movies out there. There's a lot of stiff competition, a lot of stiff competitors out there. So when comparing this movie to maybe Minions, I'm thinking.
As a gamer, this movie already won me over.
Yeah, I can see your point there, but we are gamers. But let's think of this. I am a big movie guy. I'm a big.
Well, shit. Okay.
I like the movies.
Okay. Well, here's where we fucked up, and I'm going to tell you where we fucked up.
Okay.
And when I tell you where you fucked up, you're going to be like, "Oh shit!" We were looking at this as video game fans, but that's not necessarily what Video Entertainment Analysis Group is all about. Video Entertainment Analysis Group is the diegesis, is the understanding of these topics and the digestion and dissection and analysis of. So, should we really be looking at this as video game fans, or should we be looking at this as movie critics? Is that the question? That's the question you gotta ask yourself.
Yeah, it's a good point.
It's a hard question.
We do specialize in video games, but we are Video Entertainment Analysis. We cover all sorts of entertainment and media. So, I was watching the movie. I was like, "Where's my controller? I can't control the game." But I forgot. I was like, you know what? I'm in the movie theater. I paid $15 to be here, and there's too much butter on the popcorn. But I kind of forgot because as I was saying, Minions versus the Pixels. Gee, I don't know, man. This is a tough competition. Heavy-hitting summer blockbuster films. I don't know.
What about Ant-Man? That was a movie.
I hate superhero movies.
What?
I hate him. I'm sorry. I said it. Sue me. I just hate the
What do you hate about superhero movies? They're fun. They're action.
I just like the darker, gritty movies like James Bond.
So you like The Dark Knight?
No.
And you like Suicide Squad?
No. I don't like any sort of superheroism. You know, I like.
But he's not a superhero. He doesn't have any powers. He's just a man with a suit.
It's just the whole scene. I'm not part of the scene, man. I don't like getting in costumes. I don't like jumpsuits or gadgets. I like a nice straight tuxedo, a nice Aston Martin. To send me on my way.
Well, there was the one scene in Minions where the Minion was wearing a thong.
Yeah, for me personally, a thong would look good on a nice girl in a Bond film, but on a Minion, on a little yellow Twinkie dildo, I don't know. Sorry.
Well, you said you liked the movie better than Pixels, but Pixels is like there's so many laughs to be had. There was a bunch of action, but what happens when I step back and it's like, the film critic in me wants to rage at Pixels and be like, this is not art. This is sellout trash. This is garbage. But then it's the contrast between my elitist film persona and the side of me that loves nostalgia, loves everything about video games. I love guns, fire, and carnage, and storytelling.
You're trying to say you gotta let the kid inside enjoy itself.
But how do you? But the thing is, the kid inside. Well, stuff that happens in this movie. Adam Sandler's character. Okay, Adam Sandler's character's movie is a jerk. Is a fucking dick. How? What are kids gonna get out of that?
Well, kids will understand. If their dad is yelling at them, it doesn't mean he's necessarily a bad guy. He's just trying to get something done. And in the movie Pixels,
well, it's not like tough love. It's just like, oh, I'm Adam Sandler, and here's what you do: you become a bully, and bullying is beating people up is funny. What? I'll see.
You gotta. There's a certain degree of suspension of belief that you have to partake in. You can't, take it literally. You have to just enjoy the graphics, enjoy the video game references. And you know what? Maybe don't listen to Adam Sandler so much in this movie.
I'd say this movie, give him a little muscle on his mouth because he sometimes takes it a little bit too far.
Yeah, as I said,
it's evidenced by the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet scene. He does take it too far sometimes in this movie.
Right, just let Kevin James drive the car as far as the narrative.
Kevin Smith gets in the car. He starts up the red car. He starts chasing Pac-Man. That's a fun movie.
Yeah, it was really funny. Kevin James brought a lot of laughs. It's not just the mall cart cop fat fart joking guy. This is a lot of depth.
This is a human being with human emotions, and he really brings that to the forefront in his performance.
Yeah, the jokes were much more higher brow than I was expecting, and I'll give it that. I'll give it that over Minions. Minions is all about family fun.
Shit.
Minions is all about family fun, but
nothing was fun.
That's your opinion, dude.
Oh, it's fact. So sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
You can't just make claims like that.
Hashtag trigger warning. Hashtag I don't care how you feel about how I feel about Minions. I'm allowed to have my opinions.
That hashtag's too long. Fuck it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
No one's gonna type that shit.
That's gonna be the entire post on Twitter. Is that? That's the hashtag, and it's gonna be people out there. People that understand the freedom of speech. People that understand. I'm really fucking mad. They took the Confederate flag away from us. They don't understand. This is our freedom of speech. If you don't like it, that's why you don't live in America. So sorry for you. But that's not my problem. See, that I give my opinion about games and movies and videos and stuff, and you could take that however you want. At the end of the day, it's like you're not going to change me. That's who I am.
My problem is with the Jewish people that are running the film industry right now. We see all this shit like Ant-Man and Pixels, and they keep fucking putting Adam Sandler in the movies when he doesn't deserve these spots, dude. There's actors out there that could have taken Pixels and made it a lot better, made it true to what video games, what they stand for. But they choose Adam Sandler.
Did a good job, but
Adam Sandler, welcome to or remember the Zohan. That was his peak performance, and he hasn't been good since. And
I know. Well, he's been stagnating.
I'm
but
tired of these fucking Jews running shit down the drain in Hollywood, and they've always owned the entertainment industry. I understand that.
The last Adam Sandler movie I watched was Punch Drunk Love, and I don't remember laughing once. That wasn't funny.
Yeah, I mean Pixels. Yeah. Oh, that was my funny bone breaking. That's how I feel about Pixels.
W.S. Anderson, sorry, you should have stuck with making another Resident Evil movie because Punch Drunk Love, that wasn't funny. It was a comedy. I didn't laugh once.
No, it was just a bunch of fucking still shots like Stanley Kubrick's.
Oh, it's he's in a blue suit. Oh, well, maybe you should get some more clothes, and maybe you should get a different kind of comedy.
Maybe you should get a different job instead of fucking working in a garage by yourself.
Instead of starring in Grown Ups too, like a fucking little bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking little Hollywood bitch with a little ball gag in your mouth, you fucking bitch.
Grown Ups made me throwing up like I was throwing up earlier.
Fucking little Nicky pussy.
So anyway, Pixels, the final thoughts, and what's the final score for you, Shane?
Well, it has a lot of video game references in it, and if you go out there and you know what you're getting into, and you know the trigger warnings, and you know everything about it, like if you looked up the plot synopsis on Wikipedia before you go watch it, you're gonna have an alright time, I guess. But fuck Adam Sandler. Fuck the Hollywood zeitgeist, and you're all being controlled. This is all a cog in the machine. This is all this is all part of the game. Part of the game. Like, get it, game, pixels related to a game. They're fucking milking you. They're milking you. They're milking your teeth, and you can't even see it. It's like, and they even come out with it now, and it's like Pixels, a movie about games. Isn't it funny, the little games that we play with people's money, with the fucking Hollywood bullshit, the Hollywood circle jerk.
Yeah, and if we elect Bernie Sanders in 2016, all this shit will come to an end. I feel like once we get a true
I feel that Andy Samberg has a great idea of how to run this country, and he's the only president that is the presidential candidate I give a shit about. Hashtag Andy Samberg president.
I am nostalgic for the Clinton. I was a 90s kid.
I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah, it's a great show. That's a true comedy. For me, though, personally, Pixels was kind of a culmination of a lot of things. It's the best and worst of Hollywood, the best and worst of video games, and the best work of Kevin James so far. So that's one good.
Yeah, it's just a really pivotal performance for Kevin Smith's career.
Peter Dinklage, that's the biggest name in the movie, I would say.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Elf.
Yeah, the little man, he did a good job with what he was given, but they really didn't utilize the little man as much as they could have.
Yeah.
He was just there being a little man. He has so much personality and heart. You just don't give him a chance to
The
shine.
little man has a big personality, but they shrink him to the point where he's non-existent.
Yeah, he just
They act like he's nothing.
They don't even show him in half the shots because
Josh Gad, voice of Frozen. Fuck all. I don't care. I don't know who you are. And then he marries. He bring to life a video game girl at the end. Fucking power fantasy bullshit.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Does he really bring back a girl alive?
That's what happens. That's what happens. It's fucking dumb power fantasy escapism. Fucking male gaze. It's bullshit. I fucking hate it. I can't stand this bullshit.
Well, who was it? Princess Peach or some shit?
Princess?
Did they bring back Paulina?
No.
No.
What they do is they make up a character. They make up a fake game, and that's the character. And it was sexist. It's a fake game, but they make up a character.
So it's a fake game, and they make up a character. They bring it back to life.
Yes, they bring her to the real world. She's not a I'm not making this shit up.
Wow. Okay.
This happens.
Holy shit. So Pixels. Go
Oh,
see it.
Yeah, watch it, like it. I don't care.
Alright, so this has been a Video Entertainment Analysis Group's review of Pixels. Don't forget to like and subscribe and show all your friends. Let them know that we're back, baby.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to take them down.
We're gonna try. Like I know I always say this, but we're gonna try to make videos more consistently. Thank you for the fans that have stuck around.
We had a hiatus. We got over it. You need to get over it. This is the now.
Yeah,
So
get the fuck over it, and don't forget to visit VEAG.us for all the latest movie news now and video game news. I'm Josh here with Shane.
I'm Shane. Sorry. I just thinking of a funny scene in Pixels.
Yeah. We'll see you next time, guys.
Yeah. Peace.